The British have long established a reputation as experts in discretion, in a world where information flows more quickly than ever before, and privacy appears to be more elusive than ever. Imagine the scene of a traditional British tea party, a setting where civil discourse is interspersed with hushed tones and discreet glances, and where people impart secrets with the same tact and consideration as a fine china cup. This tactful and circumspect manner is not merely a charming cultural custom. Rather, it is an ingrained characteristic that influences how the British manage sensitive material. What, therefore, makes the British such superb spies? From historical intrigue to contemporary diplomacy, the British have a long history of upholding secrecy. This article delves into the factors that contribute to their renowned secrecy, examining how tradition, culture, and a touch of British charm play crucial roles. Let's explore this topic. Britain's rich history of intelligence operations is marked by key figures and institutions that have established a reputation for secrecy and effectiveness. The formal establishment of the Secret Intelligence Service, SIS, known as MI6, in 1909, signaled a significant shift in the organization of British intelligence, focusing initially on monitoring the Russian Empire. Before this, intelligence activities were managed by various informal entities. MI6, along with its domestic counterpart MI5, which was created following the 1910 division of the Secret Service Bureau, has played a crucial role in both internal and international espionage. During World War II, Bletchley Park emerged as a vital hub for British intelligence, particularly in the arena of code breaking. It became the focal point for decrypting German Enigma codes, an effort led by figures such as Alan Turing. The success of Bletchley Park was pivotal to the Allied victory, highlighting the critical importance of intelligence work and the necessity of maintaining strict confidentiality during wartime. The complexity of espionage and the requirement for counterintelligence during the Cold War era presented additional difficulties for British intelligence. The Cambridge Five, a group of Soviet spies operating inside the British intelligence service, exposed serious weaknesses and highlighted the difficulties in maintaining secrecy in an international setting where espionage is rampant. These Soviet spies' infiltration demonstrated the strict oversight and security precautions needed to shield confidential data from enemies. Throughout history, influential individuals like Sir Francis Walsingham and T.E. Lawrence have significantly influenced the development of British intelligence. Many people refer to Walsingham, the spy master for Queen Elizabeth I, as the founder of contemporary British intelligence. In order to resist threats from foreign countries and Catholic conspiracies, he established a network of spies and informants, which laid the foundation for later intelligence operations. Comparably, T.E. Lawrence, also referred to as Lawrence of Arabia, contributed significantly to the Arab revolt against the Ottoman Empire during World War I by using intelligence. Through his work, he brought attention to the strategic significance of intelligence in unconventional warfare. Its attitude to secret is greatly influenced by British culture, which has always placed a premium on tact, restraint, and subtle communication. The way that British people handle sensitive and personal material is greatly influenced by this cultural framework, which is firmly based in the principles of civility and emotional self-control. People are encouraged to keep a certain level of emotional distance and refrain from making overt displays of personal information by the stoicism and reserve of the British. Due to the cultural focus on discretion, many people value delicacy and propriety in their communication, which encourages them to keep delicate topics under wraps. Social standards in the United Kingdom additionally adds on this perspective on secrecy and privacy. Personal information is typically kept private due to the societal expectation of maintaining boundaries, which is consistent with a larger cultural commitment to discretion. People generally share only what they feel is necessary or suitable, which guarantees that conversations regarding delicate topics are treated with caution due to this cultural tendency. Training and education are important factors in the reinforcement of certain cultural characteristics. Elite schools like Eton, Oxford, and Cambridge have a long history of influencing students' morals and ethos by placing a strong emphasis on professionalism and discretion in addition to academic brilliance. This educational background helps to foster a cultural awareness of the need of exercising caution when handling sensitive data. A deep-rooted cultural and social framework that places a premium on discretion and confidentiality is reflected in the interaction of these cultural values and educational practices, which highlights the British dedication to secrecy. Modern British intelligence and security operations are managed by a coordinated network of key agencies designed to address both traditional and emerging threats. GCHQ, Defense Intelligence, MI5, and MI6 are the main agencies. The Security Service, or MI5, is responsible for counterintelligence and national security in the United Kingdom. International intelligence and espionage are handled by MI6, the Secret Intelligence Service. Strategic military intelligence is provided by Defense Intelligence, while signals intelligence and cybersecurity are the areas of expertise for GCHQ, the Government Communications Headquarters. Because technology is advancing so quickly, recent discoveries show that cybersecurity and digital intelligence are becoming more important. A consultation on cybersecurity concerns, particularly those pertaining to artificial intelligence, AI, has been initiated by the UK government. The purpose of this project is to guarantee the security of AI systems and prevent new vulnerabilities from arising from their use. The emphasis on AI highlights how crucial it is to modify security protocols in response to the rapidly changing technology environment and safeguard vital infrastructure against new forms of cyber attack. The UK AI market is predicted to grow to over $1 trillion by 2035. Regarding the significance of technology in contemporary espionage, the National Security Bill has included provisions to counter the advanced techniques used by enemies.
The National Security Bill, currently before this House, will give us the powers we need today for the threats we face now. To the continuous work by the National Cyber Security Centre, we have sought to address this, but we must do more.
The aforementioned legislation highlight the necessity of modern legal frameworks and security standards in order to combat cyber espionage and the inappropriate use of sophisticated digital technologies. Technology's incorporation into intelligence operations improves capabilities, but also creates new difficulties that call for constant adjustments. The government has recently taken steps to protect research institutions and universities from security threats and espionage as part of a larger effort to protect confidential data and intellectual property. All things considered, the UK's current intelligence environment is characterized by a dynamic interaction between state-of-the-art technology and conventional intelligence methods. In a complex global environment, the agencies collaborate to combat a wide range of threats, including cyber attacks and espionage, guaranteeing a strong framework for national security. When comparing British intelligence agencies with their counterparts in the US and Russia, distinct differences and similarities emerge. The UK's intelligence community, which includes MI5, MI6, GCHQ, and Defense Intelligence, operates alongside major international players like the US National Security Agency, NSA, and Russia's Federal Security Service, FSB. The NSA is the leading US agency for cybersecurity and signals intelligence, renowned for its cutting-edge technological capabilities and vast resources dedicated to monitoring and deciphering global communications. Its focus on cyber defense and electronic surveillance highlights its critical role in safeguarding American interests worldwide. In contrast, the UK's GCHQ is known for its strong collaborative efforts within the Five Eyes Intelligence Alliance, which includes the US, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. Like the NSA, GCHQ specializes in signals intelligence, but while both organizations leverage advanced technology, the NSA's larger budget and broader mission give it a more expansive global reach. In Russia, the FSB plays a central role in the country's security apparatus. Established in 1995 as the successor to the KGB, the FSB focuses primarily on counterintelligence, domestic security, and counterterrorism. Its responsibilities, similar to those of the UK's MI5, include counter-espionage and monitoring internal threats. The FSB's operational approach, influenced by its KGB legacy, combines internal surveillance, political control, and security operations. Unlike MI5, which primarily focuses on domestic concerns, the FSB adopts a more aggressive stance, extending its activities into international espionage and broader security issues. The UK's intelligence agencies, particularly MI6 and MI5, have distinct operational objectives. MI6, or the Secret Intelligence Service, is tasked with conducting covert operations and gathering intelligence on a global scale through a network of spies and informants.
Go down the south side road.
MI5, or the Security Service, is responsible for protecting the UK from internal threats, focusing on counterintelligence and domestic security. GCHQ, with its emphasis on cybersecurity and signals intelligence, works closely with international partners to secure data and communications. The history of British intelligence is a blend of remarkable successes and significant controversies, highlighting its complex and impactful role in national security. One of the most ingenious operations of World War II was Operation Mincemeat, a masterful deception carried out in 1943. British intelligence aimed to mislead the German military about Allied invasion plans by placing false documents on a corpse and allowing it to be discovered by the Germans. These documents suggested that the Allies intended to invade Sardinia and Greece, rather than their true target, Sicily. The operation successfully deceived the German High Command, contributing to the successful Allied invasion of Sicily. Operation Mincemeat remains a classic example of strategic deception and innovative espionage. In contrast, the Cambridge 5 spy ring represents a dark chapter in British intelligence history. Recruited from Cambridge University in the 1930s, this group of 5 Soviet spies, Anthony Blunt, Guy Burgess, Donald Maclean, Kim Philby, and John Cairncross, penetrated high levels of British intelligence and government agencies. Their espionage activities during and after World War II provided invaluable information to the Soviet Union. The exposure of the Cambridge 5 in the 1950s and 1960s revealed serious vulnerabilities in British intelligence and highlighted the devastating impact of Soviet infiltration during the Cold War.
Models and small-time drug dealers.
50 years ago today, Britain's Secretary of State for War, John Profumo, resigned following the affair. It laid bare corruption at the heart of the British establishment.
Another infamous incident was the Profumo Affair of 1963, which involved Secretary of State for War John Profumo's affair with Christine Keeler, a woman with ties to Soviet intelligence. The scandal exposed significant security lapses and poor decision-making, as Profumo's actions risked compromising sensitive information. His subsequent resignation and the fallout from the scandal severely damaged public confidence in the British government and its intelligence services. More recently, the Iraq dossier controversy, also known as the dodgy dossier scandal in the early 2000s, further tarnished the reputation of British intelligence. The dossier, presented as evidence of Iraq's weapons of mass destruction and used to justify the UK's involvement in the Iraq War, was later revealed to contain exaggerated and unsubstantiated claims. The controversy raised serious questions about the reliability and integrity of the intelligence used to support military action, leading to widespread criticism of the Blair government's decision-making and intelligence processes.
That the circumstances in which it was decided that there was a legal basis for UK military action were far from satisfactory.
The evolving landscape of cyber warfare and terrorism presents dynamic challenges that demand the constant adaptation of intelligence services. The United Kingdom, renowned for its ability to safeguard secrets, is intensifying its focus on cybersecurity to protect vital infrastructure from cyber espionage. Recent initiatives, such as shielding research universities from cyber attacks, highlight the nation's commitment to safeguarding intellectual property and sensitive data, essential in maintaining its reputation as a formidable keeper of secrets. Looking to the future, technological advancements will play a pivotal role in shaping British intelligence operations. The integration of artificial intelligence, AI, into intelligence work is becoming increasingly essential, enhancing agencies' capabilities in threat detection and data processing. This technological evolution is being supported by recent regulatory changes, ensuring that British intelligence remains at the forefront of combating contemporary espionage threats. As the threat landscape continuously shifts, the ability to adapt and innovate is crucial. The United Kingdom's intelligence agencies, with their deep-rooted tradition of discretion and secrecy, are well positioned to incorporate new technologies and refine existing techniques. By doing so, they not only uphold national security, but also reinforce their status as the world's best secret keepers. In essence, the enduring legacy of British intelligence as the world's best secret keepers is a testament to a unique blend of historical prowess, cultural nuance, and modern adaptation. From the foundational achievements of figures like Sir Francis Walsingham to the cutting-edge integration of AI in current operations, British intelligence has consistently evolved to meet the demands of an ever-changing global landscape. As technology continues to advance and new threats emerge, the UK's intelligence agencies are well equipped to maintain their distinguished role in global espionage, upholding a tradition of secrecy that has been honed over centuries. Thank you for tuning in to our channel. If you enjoyed the video, please remember to like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more in-depth analysis of global issues.